This is a performance video of All the Things You Are by Jerome Kern. On this tune, we're going to be taking it through using drop 2. I'll go ahead and play through it first for you. You'll hear a bass and you'll hear a melody being played, and I'll be comping through the tune using drop 2 voicings. After that, we'll talk through the drop 2 voicings and how to make it a little bit more easier for you. Then we'll do some playing together, and then after that, I'll have you playing on your own through All the Things You Are. So before we do all that, let's go ahead and hear the tune. I'll comp through it using drop 2, and then we'll talk about it. So here it comes. We're going to start from letter A. We're going to bypass the introduction figure in the first line and go straight to the melody. So here it goes. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, now let's go ahead and talk through drop 2s. Remember, drop 2s are where you take an A or a B voicing, for example an A voicing, and take the second from the top note and drop it an octave. Here's an A voicing with the second from the top note dropped, making a B voicing of a drop 2. You could also take a B voicing in closed position and drop the second note from the top, thus making an A voicing in drop 2. So let's go ahead and work through these chords in A and B voicing. Remember, if a chord moves by a third or more, generally you want to move to the opposite voicing or the opposite inversion. So for F minor, we might get a voicing that looks like this. So drop 2 would look like this. Let's go ahead and look at these chords, though, in a closed position. Here's F minor in B position. B flat minor would be very close by right here. E flat 7 flat 9 would be right here. And A flat major would be right here. 3, 5, 7, 9. Just looking at those first 4 measures, you can see how you can get through all of those chords with very little motion in your hand. So if we go ahead and drop 2 each of these chords, it's going to look something like this. Let's go ahead and try playing those first 4 chords together through the tune. Ready? We'll do it slow. 4 beats apiece. 1, 2, 3, 4. F minor, 3, 4. B flat minor, 3, 4. E flat 7 flat 9, and A flat major. Let's go ahead and put it on with the track. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, let's look at the next chords now. Here is our A flat major 7. So here's D flat in closed position. D minor is right here, and G7 of course is right here, and C major here. Here's that nice 2, 5, 1. So D major, D flat major with the drop 2, D minor with the drop 2, G7 with a drop 2, and C major with the drop 2. Altogether, it looks something like this. Let's try that slowly from the D flat. 1, 2, 3, 4. D flat, 3, 4. D, G, C major. Let's try the first 8 bars slowly. 1, 2, 3, 4. F minor, 3, 4. B flat minor, 3, 4. E flat, 3, 4. A flat, 3, 4. D flat, 3, 4. D, G, C, 2, 3, 4. Now let's try that much with the track. Here goes. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, let's look at the next part now. Remember, in each of these drop twos, there's 2 different inversions. In the first phrase, the A section, we did it in this inversion. Starting with the drop two. E flat 7, E flat major. Let's do that together slowly. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. C minor, 3, 4. F minor, 3, 4. B flat, 3, 4. E flat, 3, 4. Okay, going on, the next chord, A flat, and closed position is right here. A minor, D7, G major. Nice 2-5-1 right there. So the A flat major chord with drop 2 would look like this. A minor, D7, G major. Let's do the next 4 bars, the last 4 bars of the B section, slowly together from the A flat major. 1, 2, 3, 4. A flat, 3, 4. A, D, G, 2, 3, 4. Let's do the entire B section together now in drop 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. F minor, 3, 4. B flat, 3, 4. E flat, 3, 4. A flat, 3, 4. A, D, G, 2, 3, 4. Let's do the A section and the B section with the track and see how it goes. Ready? Start with the F minor. It's right here. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Now switch up to the higher voicing. Okay, let's go to the bridge now, which is letter C on your music. First thing we see is a 2-5-1 in the key of G, and we've just done that. A minor to D7 to G major. Just instead of being 2 beats apiece for the 2-5-1, it's now a measure apiece for the 2-5-1. After that, we see an F sharp minor to B7 to E major, another 2-5-1, this time in the key of E. So let's figure that out. Here's F sharp minor to B7 to E major. If we did a drop 2 on each of those, there it is. F sharp minor with A in the bass, B7 with A in the bass, and E major with G sharp in the bass. The next chord is C augmented. We're going to make that C augmented dominant 7. If we did that in a position, it might look like this. C, G sharp, B flat, D. So drop 2 that, and you get this chord. B flat, E, G sharp, D. E major to C augmented. Let's try the bridge together slowly. Here's your A minor. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4, D7, 3, 4, G major, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. F sharp minor, 3, 4. B7, 3, 4. E major, 3, 4. C7, augmented. Okay. Let's try A, B, and the C section, the bridge, all together with the track now. Here we go. Here's our F minor chord. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Bridge. Okay, that gets us through the A section, the B section, and the bridge. Now we're in the last A section, or what might be called D on your music. You can see a lot of the chords look really familiar, just like the beginning of the tune. F minor, B flat minor, E flat 7 flat 9, A flat major 9. Now we get D half diminished. Well, a D half diminished might closest be right here, C, E, F, A flat. So if we drop 2 this chord, it'll sound something like this. F, C, E natural, and A flat. For some people, this chord is a little too dissonant. If you like, you can replace the root from the 9th. Might sound like that. Either way is fine, with the 9th or with the root. D flat 7 would be here. C flat, E flat, F flat, A flat, and drop 2 would be here. So from the D half diminished to the D flat minor is here. The next chord's only a half step down, so take everything in the D flat minor 9 and take it down a half step. E flat, B flat, D, and G. B diminished might be something like this, so we can drop to that, D, A flat, B, and F. At this point we're getting pretty low, and so I like to swing up and give the 2, 5, 1 and A flat in a higher voicing. We've done something like this before. Here's the 2, 5. It's the same 3 chords that we've seen before, measures 2, 3, and 4 of the A section. I'm adding a flat 9 here on this chord just because I like the sound. However, the real chord is E flat 9, so if you want to make it a plain 9th, that's fine too. Let's go ahead and go from the D half diminished chord together. Here it is, D half diminished, now to the D flat minor 9. Everything goes down a half step to the C minor, the B diminished chord, D, A flat, B, and F, and then swing up to get your 2, 5, 1 and A flat. B flat minor, E flat 7, all kinds of ways here. Here's E flat 13, here's E flat 9, here's E flat 7 flat 9. Any of those ways is fine. A flat major. You also might have a couple of chords at the end here, G half diminished to C7 flat 9. And finally ending up at F minor again. Let's do the last A section, or the D section, slowly together, starting at F minor. Here we go. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. F minor, 3, 4. B flat minor, 3, 4. E flat, 3, 4. A flat. Here comes D half diminished. 3. D flat minor. C minor. B diminished. Up to B flat minor. E flat 7. A flat major. And the 2-5. Okay, let's go through the whole tune with the track now. Here we go, up to F minor. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, not bad. Now the next thing is to add a little rhythm to it. I'd like us to go through and play this entire tune using the Killer Joe or the Charleston rhythm. Let's try doing that together. Okay? Careful of your voicings. Try to concentrate on the time. Listen to the bass and listen to the melody, and we'll play it together using that Killer Joe Charleston rhythm. Here we go. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Up to C minor. Okay, very nice. I'm going to go ahead and give you a chance to do it on your own now with the track. I'll keep you in place here, but you go ahead and play it along with the bass and the melody. Here it goes. Find your F minor chord, and here we go. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, and the B section. Okay, and here's the bridge. Okay, and a D section. Okay, how'd you do? Did you get through the tune, or do you have to stop and work some things out? That's okay either way. Keep practicing at the sections you need the most work on, and piece the tune together. Try playing it in 4-measure sections first, then work towards 8-measure sections. Concentrate on any particular section you need the most work, and then string it all together. Make sure that you play it together with good time and a good swing feel, and make sure you try that Charleston Killer Joe rhythm as well. I look forward to hearing your interpretation of all the things you are. Good luck and keep practicing.